Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sport. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. This is your host, Marie Antonette Waite, and we have such an amazing guest today. Her name is Valerie Geason. She is a singer, performer, and also an educator. Valerie, how are you with the entire nonprofit organization that you're running now?
Oh my goodness. Thank you for asking. I started this nonprofit, which is the LFW Foundation. That stands for Leona Ford Washington. That's my mother. And she was an educator for over 39 years. And when she did pass away a few years ago, I wanted to start a nonprofit in her honor. Being an educator herself and me being an educator, I wanted to combine what she was doing and what I do and combine those two things together. So I am helping high school students succeed. And that's what we're all about. So we do career training, college info nights and information, financial aid, just general guidance. We just help students, high school students, and I'm basically helping students in my area, of course, in Riverside. Okay. But I do give scholarships to El Paso, where I'm born and raised, and where my mother was born and raised. So we moved back to El Paso and select a high school senior that's pursuing a career in education.
Wonderful. That is an amazing program that you have put together. So how many students have been part of this program?
I have been doing this since, I want to say 2010. When my son graduated. So for the last 13 years, I've been reaching out, doing workshops. I have a board. So we all kind of collaborate and reach out and do workshops. We're all in education. And just for 13 years, been doing it. I was doing fashion shows as a fundraiser because that's what I love doing. I love fashion shows. I love that part of it. So that brought in a lot of revenue and a lot of awareness for the foundation. So
I love it. You know how much I love fashion shows too. And, yeah. and I've seen you really amazing catwalk on the runway, and you're incredible. Okay, so let's talk about your singing career. I want to move to that right now. Okay. And tell us what was going on in that right now with your singing career.
Okay, so currently right now, I am easing back into it, working full time as a counselor in education. Don't have a lot of time, but because I was asked, I was asked to sing at the California Jazz Foundation earlier this year. Okay. And from that, it springboarded into me performing at LACMA, which is the LA Art Museum.
Okay.
So that was huge for me because I'm like, wow, this is a stage in front of thousands of people. Wow. So from that, I've also been doing the LA Athletic Club, which is really exclusive, but it's really, really nice. And I've been doing that every month since July. And it seems everything is happening in LA. So it's a drive, but it's so exciting just to meet wonderful musicians, wonderful jazz lovers. There's a whole gamut of people out there that I wasn't aware of that didn't know me until this year. So I'm going to keep doing that.
Okay. So you've been traveling a lot, right?
I have. I've gone to Atlanta. I've gone to Dallas, Houston, Oklahoma. So different opportunities that have popped up just within the last year and a half.
Okay.
I'm a willing vessel to say, you know what, let's do it. So
that is incredible. I love traveling, and the fact that you get to perform while you're traveling. I mean, that is incredible. So, so far with your singing career, how do you feel about it? Is it going to the right direction? What's your vision for your singing career?
I would love to see me expand a little bit more. And I am planning on retiring in 2 years from education just because I want to experience other things while I can still experience other things.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to keep doing what I'm doing. I am a SAG-AFTRA member, so I'd like to get back into that as well, do commercials, jingles, just any sort of thing that involves music. I'm really open to. I also do voiceovers, so I want to do that as well, and just travel. I want to travel and just perform.
So you can also help businesses to do commercials, like
Absolutely, the
jingle,
voiceover part. The voiceover part. Uh-huh.
voiceover. But to create songs, do you also do that?
I do. I do. I actually did one jingle for a health food company that's online,
Uh-huh.
but I just sent them the jingle because I really liked their product. So, and they loved it. And it was again, my year of yes. So
Uh-huh.
I just said yes to myself, like, I'm going to do this jingle for them. And they liked it. So yeah, I can really dive into that.
Oh my gosh, I am like excited about hearing this because look, I have a lot of companies that I can really use your song.
There,
I mean, you're
there you
talking
go.
about fabulous lifestyle. You're talking about the finest women in real estate and Fire Up Connect. I've got all these companies that I could definitely, get some good vibes or good songs for these companies.
Absolutely. Just let me know. Give me the criteria that you want, and I'll take it and I'll give you some samples.
Oh my, I can't wait to talk to you more about that. But you are so blessed. How, with this talent and blessing, so you envision to expand and do more jingles, do more commercials with your SAG. I mean, do you also do acting by any chance?
I did earlier on.
Okay.
My Marie, I'll be honest, my mind just wanders too much. So to remember dialogue and to remember a script is really, really a challenge. But to sing a song, I could sing a song. So I did. How I got my SAG card was I had a one-liner in actually Brad Pitt's first movie. And
Whoa.
yes, that was back in the late 80s, believe it or not. People don't even know what is that movie. It's Across the Tracks is what it was called. And it starred Ricky Schroeder and a little unknown name, Brad Pitt.
Oh
But I have a
my
one-liner in that
gosh.
movie. And so that's how I got my SAG card with that one-liner. And I've just stayed a member ever since. But yeah, I say, you know what? I can act. I can do it.
Well, I'm already envisioning so many things for you. And remember, we were in a meeting yesterday, and I was thinking about, doing this big event with the fashion show and having you as the star for that event because I can envision it. I can see it in my mind in regards to how to put that together. And you know me, when I see something in my mind, I just make things happen.
I love it. Yes, that's what I love about you, Marie. You're a visionary, but an implementing visionary. You implement it. You make it happen.
Yes, I mean because
Yes,
having a picture in your mind will not be good enough if you don't see it in reality.
correct.
And that's something that I always, in me, if I can see it, why can I not do it? And that's
There it
always my principle in life. So and I've even talked to my son about it because he was a football player, and I was watching him play the football, and I actually did some recording. And what I did in that recording, I said, look, if you can envision it, you can do it. And again, this is part of what you do with the high school students. You try to
is.
make them see or make it better for them. And we all have different ways of helping people, and you are gifted with voice, with such a great talent, and even educating so many kids. I mean, that is incredible opportunity. I know I did teaching. I did a short time teaching at the San Joaquin Valley College. And I was teaching the Microsoft Excel. And it was really, it was an interesting class, but I felt like I loved the fact that I was able to share my knowledge to those students. But the only thing that I know, it's a lot of work for educators to prepare.
Yes.
I felt like I was a full-time student also doing that. There's a lot of prepping. So I admire all the work that you do for so many years, and putting all your time and dedication to help all the students. That's why I told you, oh my gosh, you are an incredible individual, Valerie. You are amazing. I would like to, hear you sing for our listeners, if that would be all right with you, because because I have heard you. I have heard your beautiful voice, and I think for our listeners that are out there, tuning into our station, it would be great to bless them with your song in our next segment.
Okay. Okay.
You know me, I had to ask.
I know. I wasn't prepared for that.
I never hesitate asking, because if you never ask, you're never gonna get it. Right?
That's right.
So anyway, well, let's go take a break and get you ready for this next segment.
Okay.
We are here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. We are having so much fun. My guest is Valerie Geason, and we're gonna be back, and you will be loving the next segment because she is going to perform. Anyway, this is your host, Marie Antonette Waite. Don't go away. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.